I'm so interested in you, baby. Oh, hooked on a feeling. I'm holding me. That you're in love with me. Boom, boom. Lips as sweet as candy. This taste is on my mind. Alright, kiss for luck, mom. Mama, mama, give me a kiss, mama. Make the shiny spawn for me, mama. Come on. Whoa, I am taking up like way too much of the screen. How did that happen? Let's just wiggle around here. Alright, that should be a bit better. Let's go. Alright, today feels lucky. It's the last day before I'm back to regular work hours at the schools for the next 2 weeks, and then it's winter break time, so now would be the optimal time for us to get our shiny. If we could get her like right now, that would be fantastic. Yeet. Aw, cheep cheep. Cheep cheep. That is our optimum goal would be to get our shiny early this episode, get it leveled up a little bit so we can make sure we can beat Arven, get through the tutorial today so that when we get to going on winter vacation, I could just go ham on this challenge run. But, you know, if we don't get the shiny, I'm gonna try and not be depressed about it. I think when you're shiny hunting, like one of the big keys is just morale. Just admitting to yourself that, you know, this is what you signed up for and you're just gonna do your best. Because you are the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down, and yeah, that's where I'm at in my life. So let's go do it. Let's do it, do it, do it, do it. Botchkoi, baby, alright. I haven't thought about that ending theme to Naruto in a while. That ending theme really grew on me as I saw it multiple times. I really hate the weird animation they did to Hinata in it where it makes her forehead looks like it's like ridiculously massive. It makes her hair look like she's wearing a wig. And I find that so weird. Hey, Hobbit. Yeah, they do a really weird thing with the animation on Hinata in that ending theme. Other than that, though, it definitely warmed up on me over the years as a song, for sure. Man, I used to just listen to Naruto ending themes like all the time. And opening themes. I realize the seeming pain screaming loud in my brain. And I'm going straight ahead. This scar ain't no more. Junior! Eh? Kono de... Okay. I should not try to read the furigana at this distance. I just cannot. I just cannot do it. They are just too tiny. See, could you do the thing? Thank you. Like, I know that Pokemon wasn't shiny, so you should just fight it if I tell you to fight it. Hey, pig. Scatterbug, looking cute, as always. I've never seen a shiny Scatterbug before. I think that would be cool. I've seen a shiny Tarantula, and I have a shiny Spiderops in Scarlet. And I've seen the shiny Lechonk on my friend's game. Or like one of the VTubers I follow got a Lechonk super early. And I have a Hoppip. So like out of all these Pokemon, the only one I've never actually seen shiny before, like with my own eyes in a game, has been Fletchling and Scatterbug. Because I think I saw someone get a shiny Pommel too. We'll get there. Someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it right, just not right now. Twice for luck. Why did I just get a Discord message? Oh, it was Aiko. Yo, sick. Aiko is progressing in Scarlet. I believe they're playing Scarlet. Which is good. Good for them. Hopefully they get to the point where they can come make me Sammys. Could always use more sandwiches in life. Hey Lolo! How you doing? You're heading to bed? That's fair, it's getting pretty late. Thanks for the luck. We're quite deep in looking for this first shiny, so hopefully we haven't done the first cutscene yet, really, and my starter's already level 23. So hopefully we get there. We've knocked out like over 3,000 Pokemon at this point, and encountered over 4,000. So, odds are it'll come up eventually. That's a good song. Odds are. I'm not super into the Bare Naked Ladies, especially since the music video for that song was done by Rooster Teeth, which is a company I just don't have any respect for anymore. But that song's pretty good. Still haven't gotten the game yet. You should get the game, it's really good. I picked up Violet the other night as like a little Christmas present to myself. The store here had a used copy for like $50. And the new copy was like $60, and I'm like, you know what, I'll save the $10 and buy used. Fight it! Buggy thing, you. So I picked up Violet for these shiny only runs. And I've been still doing my shiny grind in Scarlet and my stuff like that. Hoping to get it around Christmas. You definitely should. We should do co-op at some point if you're ever up late. if you're ever up late and or early. We should definitely do some co-op at some point. I'll help you get a bunch of shinies. I'll come make you some sandwiches. I ended up getting a shiny earlier today when I woke up, and then I did work for a few hours. I have a presentation I have to give in January, and like, I'm really bad at that kind of stuff, so I'm making this massive PowerPoint, and I'm like, I don't know how bad this is. Like, it's gonna be really bad. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna like it, but I'm gonna try my best. And if work doesn't like it, well, I mean, there's only like a month and a half left to the year at that point. I don't think they're gonna fire me even if it's a bad presentation, so I guess I should just do it. And you know, I don't think they're gonna fire me with one and a half months left of it, you know? Yeah. I mean, you're preaching to the choir. I've still been paying Dom's rent and food since moving to Japan. It's been like, I mean, I've been supporting her on my own at the house for like 3 years, or 2 years before the move to Japan almost, plus the year in Japan, so it's been almost like 3 or 4 years now. It's brutal. Hopefully he gets some work, cause that shit is stressful. None of those birds are the right color. And when I say that, I'm not trying to like take what you're saying and make it about me. It's like a neurodivergent thing, just to clarify. It's how I show solidarity with someone by relating my own experiences to it, so they understand that like I understand where they're coming through, and I know that it's rough. I have had people in the past who got on me saying that it kind of feels like I make everything they say about myself, and I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm sorry. This is the only way I know how to interact with people. It's rough. I hope you get shit sorted. I hope your mom's doing better too. Slide. Yeah. I mean, it's only been a few weeks though, right? You got time. If you want to make it work, I have faith in you. I believe Lolo can do anything Lolo sets her mind to. Like me with these shinies. I believe I'll find this shiny, no matter how many hours it takes. We are just seeing way more Pokemon way faster than most of my other shiny hunts I've done on the channel, which is nice. Like, again, the fact that we've only done this for 11 hours and have already seen, like, close to 5,000 Pokemon is pretty good. Alright, sleep tight. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you as always. Pleasant dreams. One day I'll see a shiny Pokemon, and I will be excited. We have Logan luck this stream though, so maybe this is the one. Maybe this 3-hour chunk will be the 3-hour chunk I finally get there. I'm actually starting early enough I could probably go longer than 3 hours, which is kind of sick. But I am definitely going to bed early tonight. I've been up till like 1 in the morning the last 4 nights in a row, and I have to get up. I've been up till like 1 or later the last 4 nights in a row, and I have to get up tomorrow at 5 for work for the first day in like 5 days. It's gonna be brutal. Tomorrow is gonna suck. I am not looking. I mean, I'm looking forward to it because I enjoy being at the schools. But physically, I am not excited for it. For sure. But it's almost time for winter vacation, and then I can stream an absolute shit ton like a goddamn fiend. I have no idea how long this run is gonna take, though. Once we get our first shiny, it'll get much faster. Copium. Once we get our first shiny and I can get through the tutorial, I can get to the point where I can call people in to help me find shinies on co-op. And that should, in theory, make shit go faster. Up the hill. There just aren't a lot of spawn points back here, it feels like. Alright, let's head out to the peninsula again. Get to the twin trees. It was really hard not to call them twin oaks, but I know they're not in any way oaks. Oh. Nah, man, those are all regular birds. Regular birds. Alright. All around me a familiar birdie. We have to remember when things are close to leveling up to try and have them level up in actual combat. So if one of the Pokemon in my party is ready to evolve, we can get that extra Pokedex slot. I don't know what level Palmo evolves at, though. I know I said, like, Lechonk is the shiny we want the least, but it's really cute. Like, I'm kind of fine with it. I mean, of course, I'm going to be fine with whatever shiny we get, just to end this hellish cycle. But, like, I would also just, like, not be disappointed in any way if we get a Lechonk. I think Lechonk is pretty adorable. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. Eh? Okay. I think that was just a tutorial about remembering moves, I think. I didn't read it, but I'm pretty sure that's what that tutorial was. Pretty sure. Oh, did I just level up the Palmo? Alright, I'm gonna assume that Palmo leveled up in combat. And not afterwards, where I immediately forgot, because I got distracted by answering Aiko's message. God damn it, Aiko. That's alright. I don't think Palmo evolves at level 14. I think it evolves at a higher level. To be fair... Such a cute little bug. Slide. Oh. Honestly, I know fighting these things is like slowing down my encounter rate a little bit, but honestly, it's just nice having the music back. I suppose when chat gets slow and I go back to watching Bob Burgers, it's kind of moot. The Bob Burgers rewatch is pretty good. I've basically been doing a little more than a season a day, I think. I just got past the episode where Louise gets her first crush. It was great. The animation on that episode was so good. We got to see Louise just do a lot of different animations that we've never seen her do before, and it was just really, it stands out as being very good. I really like that show. I mean, it has a lot of moments where I'm like, skip. But that's mostly just in episodes I've seen before. We still haven't seen Rudy yet. Like, man, Rudy gets introduced so much later than I think. It kind of boggles my mind how many episodes of Bob Burgers there are, because it doesn't feel like there is that many. And then you watch it, and you're like 4 seasons in, and like, man, a character I consider like a staple of the cast is like not even introduced yet. Like, where's my regular size Rudy? I love that boy. Bunch of fletchlings. We're gonna loop the trees, baby. One around and then one figure 8 for luck. I don't think that's how shadows work on trees either, but whatever, game. Group of fetchlings. Nope. No brown bodies. That's what we're looking for. It'll have like a nice colored texture to its body feathers. Get him. What's his name? His name is Achigeta. Achigeta. Oh. Alright, I have replied to that message. Let us dive down the hill. I need to find a way to like trick the desire sensor, right? The desire sensor in the game that's like, oh, this idiot spent 11 hours on this route. They want a shiny. We can't give it to them. I need a way to like trick the sensor into like believing that's not why I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm still here, game, because I just like to kiss my mom. She's hot. Gets me off. I'm a little pervert. You better not give me a shiny Pokemon or I'll be forced to leave this area. And then I'll never have a reason to visit my mom, game. See? That's it. We gotta hit the AI in the game with like our little reverse psychology. We gotta make it think we want to stay here so we can kiss our mom. And then it'll give us a shiny so we're forced to leave. It's foolproof. It'll be the perfect crime when it happens. Alright. Oh boy, I would sure hate to find a shiny right about now. I'd be first to abandon my mother and go on a whole adventure across Paldea. That would be the worst. Alright. Well, I thought I saw pink. It was just nose. Did like the whole body double take. Oh, level 24. Bow, bow, bow. If Aiko's prediction remains correct, we're only 6 levels away. I'm really tempted to use the rare candy. If Aiko says I won't get a shiny till my starter's level 30, then it should just be that as soon as I get my starter to level 30, we'll get the shiny. Unless Aiko was lying to me. But Aiko wouldn't do that, right? Who would go on the internet and just tell lies? No one would ever do that. I will say, having to like pan my camera around to try and check all the spawns around me does make me like a little motion sick. I don't know why. I wish it didn't. One lonely pig just overlooking the vast ocean. I get it. Beautiful sight. Here, let me knock you out so you can wake up to see it later. We gotta check up there, because, like, if they're spawning up there, the shiny could be up there. Which, like, would cause us some problems, but I think we can interact with those Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I can throw my Pokeball up there to trigger a fight. Which is good and cool and important. Making my way out to the tip of the peninsula. There's some trees there. And I'll touch them. And they'll give me love. Let's go. Oh, the next episode is where regular side Rudy gets introduced. Let's go. I didn't realize he got introduced on the museum episode. That's wild. Season 3, episode 22. And we finally get to meet regular size Rudy. One of the best cartoon characters ever. Let's see. Slide. Planes flying overhead. I forgot about pocket-sized Rudy. Let's slide. Bum, bum, bum. Teddy. What's going on? I think my controller died. Uh-oh. I can't move. Alright, one sec. I wonder if there was an update to my controller dongle. It was freaking out there. Alright, we're back. Alright. fucking love regular size Rudy. I love how well Bob knows his daughter. Alright. Head in the game. Let's go, Pommel. Leveling up on my Pokemon, cause I've knocked out thousands of dudes. Okay. Oh, it's hot today in here. It's only 11 degrees outside, but my room is toasty. I guess I have the door closed, leading out into the hallway and the kitchen and everything, so I guess all the air is just getting warm and staying warm. Good to know that works. I'm gonna have to start trying that at night. Bet that'll make the toilet super cold in the morning though. Oh. The sacrifices we make. Every step we take, I'll be watching you. That's not the lyric. It's like every move you make, I'll be watching you, I think. No, every breath you take. Every move you make, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. Which is, you know, kind of creepy. But is that the song about, like, the lady whose dad dies and he's, like, singing as a ghost spirit about how he's always with her? Or is that the rapey one? I don't know. I don't know music, man. Music's hard. Pigs! Hey, Hoppit. Walking around. Oh, I just realized I made the title, like, super dumb. 11-hour in-game hours? Like, what the fuck's wrong with me? 11 in-game hours. There we go. English is not only my first language, but also my job. I've had people get mad at me before about how I text, and they're like, aren't you like an English teacher? And I'm like, yeah, I do this for a job. Why would I want to have like perfect English with you? You don't matter. I have to deal with that shit constantly at work. Get off my dick. Get off it. Fletchling? Fletchling. Sag. Super duper Sag. Achieta. Achieta. Is his name just like Fire Gator? I don't know. I honestly think Skeledirge probably has the coolest design out of the 3 starters. Meowscarada has the most fuckable design at like every step of its development though. Level 1 Quaxly and level 3 Quaxly are pretty decent. Level 1 Fuecoco and Skeledirge are also pretty cool. My phone's going off. But it's charging across the room because of course it is. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Spider. Oh. Oh. I wonder if anyone's gotten the first Lechonk you run into is shiny, or if that Lechonk is scripted to always be not shiny. Ah, I kind of want to look that up. YouTube, new tab. Scarlet, Violet, first Lechonk, shiny. That's not the Lechonk I'm talking about. I'm not seeing anyone showing a video of them having the first Lechonk they fight as a shiny. That'd be cool. I kind of want to get like the albino Tatsugiri, like the pure white shiny. I honestly think I missed one. On my Scarlet playthrough. I'm pretty sure I ran past a white Tatsugiri at some point, and I just assumed it was like a normal Tatsugiri because they have like so many different forms. Because I found the first one that I saw that didn't look like the Titan Tatsugiri, and when it popped out and was a different color than that one, I'm like, oh my god, a shiny. And then I fought it, and it was like, oh, it's not a shiny. And I looked up, it's like, oh, this thing is like a bunch of different forms. Oh. And I think I saw a white one at some point, and I just assumed it was a different form, and I just ignored it. Maybe. I think I've seen one. I got a shiny Tatsugiri earlier today, but it was like the chocolate flavor one. I'd prefer vanilla or creamsicle, though. I think those would be coolier. Coolier? Coolier. I think those would be more cool. fucking coolier. None of you birds are different than the rest. None of you birds have got that bling. Big yawn. Good old regular size Rudy. The neighbors are being real chatty today. Can't make anything they're saying, but I can definitely hear them. I'm always very self-conscious if my neighbors can like hear me, because I don't want to make a lot of noise. Like I don't want to bother anyone, especially if I'm doing like a stream late at night or playing like Apex early in the morning. But I've never gotten a noise complaint, which is like, you know, I guess they're, if it is bothering them, it's not bothering them to the point where they're complaining about it. Which is nice. They said through the powerful yawn that overtook them suddenly. Oh, I'm not excited for the walk to the school tomorrow. I'm really not excited for the first walk after like winter break. Me getting like, God, I'm off on the 23rd to the 10th, and there's like what, 30, I can never remember how many days are in each month. December, there's like 31 days, so 1, 2, 3, like 3.5 weeks off. Most of it unpaid, which is really bad. It just feels like my legs are gonna atrophy so much from not walking to the schools every day. Oh, well, we'll see. I went out last night and I put on like gloves and a hat. I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna be brisk out. It's been chilly the last few mornings when I woke up, and it's like late at night. Went down, it was perfectly fine. I was like, oh, I didn't need the glove and hats. The t-shirt and shorts are fine. We knocked all those boys out, which is good. Ugh. For anyone who pops in, I'm sorry if you come in mid-yawn, but you know. Full odd shiny hunting is not as mentally invigorating as it could be. It's not quite as like fast-paced as sandwich hunting, where I only have the 30 minutes and I'm trying to like run around and see as many bodies as physically possible with the increased spot rate. You're just kind of walking in a big circle and hoping you see it, you know? It's not super mentally engaging. Wow. Pick, 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 pick. Pig. Bug. Pigs and bugs and bugs and pigs. Oh, lots of sirens going off. Oh, I guess that's what happens in a big city. I have to really try and save up money. Because, like, I'm probably gonna have to move in, like, the next 2 months. And, like, hiring movers to come move everything is not cheap. Because, like, even if I get a job with another company and I get, like, a company apartment, I'm gonna need to move. Like, there's no way I'd be able to stay in the same apartment. And honestly, I don't want to stay here. I really want something closer to the ground floor if possible. Or in a building with an elevator. One or the other. I'll take either of those options. But it's gotta be one of them. I was offered a job today. They sent me an email a little while ago. I haven't replied yet. They want me to just clarify some things about like where I'm willing to relocate to and stuff. And I'm like, I will reply to this later. Because it's a weekday, and you probably assume that I am at school teaching right now, so you are not expecting a fast reply. So, I will just think on it for a while. Not mean? You know what I should do? I should get like the Pokemon soundtrack or something to just loop in the background. Where the audio got broken by the cutscene. And has been broken now for like 7 hours. Maybe I should just like download like one of the Pokemon OSTs. That's a weird spot for a Palmo. I think that's the first one we've seen spawn under that little tree. That was cute. 11 hours in, 12 hours in now, and we're still finding neat little things. Cute. Now, if only one of those neat little things was a different color Pokemon. That would be prime. Let's clear our path over here. Oh, this pig. Just pig. How's our audio going? Alright, we sound alright. I mean, as alright as I ever sound. Let's go. Oh, poor Rudy. Can't breathe. How's a Pomo up here now? I love regular size Rudy. Danny. Ah, such a good episode. I love regular size Rudy, man. Alright. Let's go. Kill them all. Let God sort them out. Kill them all, let Arceus sort them out. That reminds me of, like, when I was in university. One of my professors, his child was getting into Pokemon. And asking for advice. And I told him, like, the basics, learn your kid's favorite Pokemon. Know what it looks like, know how to pronounce its name. You gotta do it. Just, you don't need to commit a lot, but, like, commit that much. And he's like, oh, I could probably do that. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't take a lot to let your kid know that you're, like, invested in things they like. Just have a favorite Pokemon. Look through some of them yourself and pick a favorite. Like, that kind of advice. And he was like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good idea. I'm like, yeah, I was like, this is my mother's favorite Pokemon. She picked it when I was, like, 8 years old. And when you ask her about Pokemon, if you go up to her and ask her what her favorite was, even, like, 20 years later, she'd say that's her favorite. You gotta get involved with the things your kids like when they're kids to show them that you care about them. And Pokemon's like one of the easiest things for an adult to get into, because I mean the games are alright, the shows, not as good, but whatever. And like there's always a monster that anyone can find. Or cool. And we were talking a different time after this about Pokemon. Pokemon got brought up. He's like, the story, like, he's like, so there's actually, like, a story to the games and the shows and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it can get pretty intense. Especially when they start, like, doing, like, the bigger storylines and, like, getting the legendary Pokemon involved and whatnot. And he's like, oh, legendary Pokemon, what are those? And I was, like, explaining, like, Gen 1 stuff and Gen 2 stuff to him. And at one point while we were talking, you could tell I was losing him, and he was just like, this is like a lot. I'm like, yeah, well, if we go any further, we'll have to start talking about, like, Pokemon's unique theology and the religion of Pokemon and, God. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, once you hit, like, the 4th generation, they got a little out there with the things that the legendaries were supposed to represent. And, once you hit 4th gen, then you start, like, literally having to discuss, like, theology and God to get into the Pokemon stuff, and he's just like, alright, I'm out. I never wanted to hear the phrase, the theology of Pokemon, and the fact that you aren't kidding is making me want to, like, reconsider my life choices. So I'm like, fair enough. Can't fault that. It's certainly a lot. That's a little scatterbug surrounded by the piggies. I was like, that is a really small Lechonk. But alas, it was not a Lechonk. It was just a scatterbug. I'm surprised they haven't made like a scuttlebug. That's like a cuttlefish bug. And they call it like they make it like a dark bug. That'd be cool. Is there a dark bug type? There has to be, right? I'm sure there's a dark bug type instead of a bug dark type. I can never remember. Hey Google, is there a dark bug type Pokemon? Eh? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, my model's all jacked up because I leaned over my computer to yell at my phone. Palmo! You cute little bastard. Be pink, damn you. I know we're trying to trick the desire sensor, but I'm just not good at that. That's not how a cup works. Oh, this is the episode where Tina gets addicted to caffeine. Yeah, it's a drug, yo. I'm a little thirsty. Where? There's so many birds over there. They better not be shiny. I don't think any of those were shiny. Alright, let's go. Knocking out the Pokemon. Having a good time. Having a good time. Don't stop me now. Having ball around the trees. And away we go. Knock 'em out, knocking. Knocking 'em out, yeah. None of those are shiny. Nothing spawning up here. Good to know. Pig. 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 Pig, 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 pig. Putting on the Ritz. I don't think I know that song. I know I've seen the music video where they wear blackface. And it's fucking disturbing. But I don't know if I've ever actually listened my way through the song. You aren't getting out of here, Lechon. Monsieur Jambon. Up the hill. And around down. Up. Up. Yeah, we can hit this thing if it's up here. That's good to know. I wish we could climb. This would feel way better with our mount being able to jump up onto all these ledges and stuff. None of those birds were shiny. Yeet. An item. It's another berry. uh, ah! I dropped my Joy-Con. Leave it to Linda to get scammed. What's going on? Oh, I got dropped down to that when I should just tackle. We want to just tackle, you see, because we're like 6 times their level. And when you out-level something by like 6 times, you tend to just kill them. Which is good. It's the way it should be. It's not just the way it could be, it's the way it should be, you know? Walking around here in this place under the trees, and I'm hunting do-do-do-do-do-do for a shiny do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, where are you, my dear friend, color friend? Let's start a new journey together, you and me. Let's go. Shiny? Excuse-moi, shiny. No, okay. It's a hoppip. Oh, we found a berry. A cheergo berry. Berries are cool. Not what we want or need, but I mean, I'll take them. Alright, let's head back. Alright. Let's try a few moments of silence while we hunt. Try to conserve energy. Ah. Boop, boop, boop. Ba-da-doo, ba-doo. Do-ba-doo-boo-doo, do-do-doo, do-do-doo. there's nothing in that wall. That's good. Alright, our Hoppip is about to level up. And I think maybe evolve? Which, you know, would be cool. If it was a shiny. Oh, I did the thing. Whoa. I definitely meant to hit the other trigger. Alright. I can hear birds all over the place, man. I've been everywhere, man. Hey, Nemo-san, konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? Ii da yo. Ii da yo. Nemo should come help us. So we can double the spawn rate. Alright, well, it's good to know Hoppip wasn't as close to evolving as I thought. I probably could have wiped out all those Hoppips and still not have had it evolve. Oh, that's so close. It's like a bee's dick away. It's like a bee's dick away. Slide down the hill. And slide. Don't. Oh. Didn't see you there, buddy. Get tackled. Oh. Hey. Hey, it was gonna evolve. Called it. Oh yeah? Hot people know. Yozga. Yozga? Yozga. Popoko. 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 Cool. Popoko. Ka-chung. Neat. Cool. That's cool. I don't know what color a shiny that Pokemon is. I can't remember its name, because Jumpluff's like the final evolved form, right? It goes like Hoppip, something, and then Jumpluff. I don't remember its name. I don't know what color the shiny is. I know a shiny Hoppip is like that color of green, so I'm curious if it's that color of blue. Maybe it's like Jumpluff blue and then Jumpluff is Hoppip pink. That would be cool. That's something I've always felt would be really cool with shinies, if they were just the color of their evolved forms. But like the colors for the evolutionary line got jumbled up. I think that'd be really cool. Like it's a Hoppip that looks like a Popoko, and then it's a Popoko that looks like a Jumpluff, and then a Jumpluff that looks like a Hoppip. That could be a cool like evolutionary line. I'd be into it. I'd be so into it. Alright. Well, we're another hour and a half in. We haven't reached max KO yet. Oh, there was a Pokemon in there. Fuck me. God, I hate this game. I thought I saw a Pokemon in that wall. Damn it, like we could have seen like 8 shinies and they could have just all been in this goddamn wall. Fuck me. God damn it. Like, see, that's another thing that I'm convinced for a lot of people who've played the game a lot and haven't seen shinies. One, they probably just missed the shiny because the shiny they saw was very subtle. Like, it was one of those Pokemon where it's, like, almost perfectly identical, like Cufant or Donphan, Girafarig, Diglett, you know. One of those Pokemon where it's just, like, one feature of their body changes color, or their whole body is just, like, an ever so slightly different shade, but you won't notice it unless you see 2 of them side by side, like Donphan and Cufant. Or their models are just so small, like you wouldn't know it was a shiny. Like, I think Charcadet, who has a really small model, I think the only difference in their shiny is that their eyes are like a different color, which like you can't even see. From my understanding of Charcadet. And like there's that new cricket Pokemon called like Nimble, and like that thing is so small I can barely see its normal model, let alone see if it's a different color. I thought Capsakid, or whatever on earth that hot pepper Pokemon would be. I figured that one would be too small to see, but I will say, alright, the game felt like it was going to crash there, so let's save right away. When I did find a shiny Capsakid, it was like immediate that I noticed it, because the shiny of it is like a completely different color than normal, which is cool. And good, if you have a very small Pokemon that's like kind of hard to see, having its shiny be such a drastically different color is probably a good idea. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything in there. Technically, it might be spawning Pokemon above me, too, and the shiny could have spawned up there. But, I mean, we can't get up to that ledge until we finish the cutscene. I just want one shiny, game. If you don't give me another shiny the whole run, at least I can try and win off of the back of that one shiny. I don't want to do that, by the way. I definitely want to just get to the point where we can hunt shinies a little bit easier with, like, outbreaks and sandwiches. And then try and get some shinies. Au naturel. I definitely want to do that more than just get one shiny and then, like, level it to 100 for hours and hours and hours and then try and win with just one Pokemon. I think we could do it, for sure. I think a level 100 Pokemon with a decent speed stat will just win the game. Especially if it is a good type and or Terra type. But, like, I would much rather catch multiple shinies and have, like, an interesting run of it. Though I didn't feel like I needed to set myself, like, a one shiny per gym kinda rule, which a lot of shiny only runs do. Mostly just because, like, I intend to try and get multiple shinies anyways, but also the gyms aren't, like, the only metric for success in this game. Though you need to do them no matter what anyways. Like, the game doesn't actually give you a choice, which is annoying. because like if you completely ignore the gyms and just do like the Titan storyline, you get to the end of the Titan storyline and he'll be like, all right, go beat all the gyms, and I'll be like, what? I thought I got to choose what my treasure was going to be. I thought I got to choose which path I wanted to take. It's like, no, 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 no. You just get to do 3 paths all at once. It's just like, well, I mean, that the lie detector determined that was a fucking lie, wasn't it? But that's how the news goes. We're gonna run out of PP soon, too. Gonna have to go back to Mum for another kiss. None of y'all got the right color. Make my heart go dokie do, yeah. Oh, Scatterbug. Hello, Hoppip. I walked into a Hoppip when my eyes blinked. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Alright. Let's go. Hello, spider. Slide. Whoa. Daisho Blue. Sorry, I just saw someone's name in Discord and their name was Daisho Blue, and I found that very funny. I don't know why. Shiny Honey does strange things to a lich. Knocking them out, knocking. I kind of wish we were done with the tutorial just so the weather would change. So the game could look a little different. I'm getting like Groundhog Day Trapped Forever vibes with this fucking forever morning we're trapped in. It's like doing weird things with my internal clock. Take him out! What are you doing, Gator? Take them all out, buddy. Take them out. Take them out. Knock out these pigs. All of them. We're just out here killing cops. Making bacon, you know? Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Oh, maybe I'll have pancakes for dinner tonight. I find pancakes too filling and then not filling. Like, they're the weirdest food. Like, if I cook a pack of pancakes for myself, like the batter, it's like too much. I'll get through like 2 pancakes and I'll still have like a pancake and a half. And I'll be like, God, I am too full. I could not possibly eat this. And then like half an hour passes and I'm like, oh my God, I've never been more hungry in my life. Let me order some McDonald's. It's this brutal thing where it's just like the pancakes they fill you up in the moment, but like you get hungry super fast. But I bought some peach jam to go with them. It's pretty alright. I have some peach and strawberry jam. Make some peach and strawberry jam sandwiches, but with pancakes instead of bread. A little melted butter. That sounds good. Save the protein I have thawing from the freezer for breakfast tomorrow. Have it with some eggs and hash browns. That sounds good. That's not a shiny, that's okay. I'm curious if there is a faster way. Like, that's the thing that gets me. Like, I wonder if there's just a faster way to force spawns here. I don't know if there is. Like, I don't know if I'm just being wildly inefficient. More than just, like, full odds hunting is inefficient by nature. Because it is. Because there are ways to not full odds hunt, therefore it's automatically, like, inefficient. I think the most efficient way in this game is probably the picnic method during an outbreak. I mean, that works even if you don't have a charm and your odds are boosted so high that the odds are, like, pretty good. But I do get super tired of it. I get tired of picnic, shiny hunting even more tired than I get, like, doing this. And this, like, I'm still, like, upbeat. I'm not, like, depressed over how long this is taking, but, like, when there is no one to actively chat with and I'm not watching Bob's Burgers while I do it, I do definitely, like, occasionally just run into a tree for, like, 4 seconds because I've fallen asleep. I've just, like, dozed off. I blinked a little too hard thinking about my shiny. thinking about getting it, you know, and you just doze right off. None of those were the special boy or girl. I would love a shiny female Fletchwing. That would be so cool. Ash Nasty 2.0. I'd be all up in it. Bird Pokemon don't typically do it for me, but there's something about Talonflame that feels alright. Talonflame's like extra cute. Also kind of thick for a bird. Alright. Nothing in the wall that time. Which is like preferable. Can you walk up this? Nah. As always, it was worth the attempt. The juice was definitely worth the squeeze, as they say. Gotta be careful with these rocks, man. You never know when a Pokemon's just gonna be hanging out in there. Hang now down the street. Same old thing we did last week. That show's coming back apparently, which is wild. Or it's getting like a sequel. Though I can't imagine it would have much of the new cast, like the original cast. I heard the parents are both reprising their roles. There'll probably be just a bunch of new kids on the neighborhood, but the same neighborhood, I reckon. That 90s show? Or that 80s show? Are they doing 80s or 90s? Are we at the point where we can be doing like 90s nostalgia shows? I'd be into that. I don't know. Most of the shit I'm nostalgic for in the 90s are cartoons, though. Like, you know, Pokemon, Digimon, Mummies Alive, Extreme Dinosaurs, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all that shit. Extreme Dinosaurs. Captain Planet. The Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog. That one's live action. Inspector Gadget. I remember waking up early on school days so I could watch Inspector Gadget and the Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog before going to middle school. Junior high school, depending on where you live. And then in high school, I would get up early so I could rewind my tape, because overnight I would record YTV on my VHS. Because that was technology we had at home, which was cool. So I could watch like the anime that I'd missed when I was asleep. So when I got home from school, I could watch like the episode of Naruto, Inuyasha, Sailor Moon, Bleach, and whatever else was on. Those were the days. remember them fondly. I'm surprised I never did that with like AMC or any of like the horny channels, you know? Because AMC used to have like those like videos that would cover like, you know, you'd occasionally see boob, and that was about it. Like they had that show about like a French softcore porn webcam girl, and like it was called like, oh god, was it called like Cam Girls or something, or Webs? And it was just following this like cam girl from Montreal and a softcore porn artist from like Toronto and a porn director from Montreal, and it was just like following them around in Sin Cities, where they would just go around and like visit red light districts in different cities but never like do anything. I remember all that shit, man. All that horny AMC stuff that would start airing at like 11 o'clock. And was bad. But, you know, when you're like 13 or something, you're like, oh my god, this is so horny. It's great. They're talking about, like, porn stuff. And you might see a boob. Oh, AMC. And then you got like the Teletoon After Dark. You got like, you know, the Undergrad, Cyber 6. That weird French show that I can never remember the name of. It's like Delta something. Every time I think about that show, I end up hunting down the Wikipedia to try and find it, but I can never quite remember the name of it. John Callahan's quads. God, that show was not good. That show was like supremely not good. Not just in terms of like the content, but the animation and the quality of it was also just very bad. I wonder if there's a place where you could stream that. Oh, it's Rudy. Man, I love anytime regular size Rudy shows up. He's so good. None of you are shiny. Get the fuck out of here. That's like 9 spawns there. Knock it in. We going. I think we're approaching like hour 13 right now. We're cooking with grease, boys. Let's see. God, I want this Hoppip to be blue or green. Sorry. That's what that color is. It does sap your sanity, man. For sure, after a while. Lechonk doesn't evolve at level 18, right? I always think of Lechonk as being like a late bloomer. But I don't remember if I evolved my Lechonk or if I just caught the evolved form in the wild, because like most Pokemon, the evolved forms are just in the wild, and you don't need to normally evolve most Pokemon anymore, which is like kind of annoying. I don't know if other people feel this way, but I do kind of dislike how so many Pokemon just are in the wild now, so like evolution isn't really required anymore. Like, you need to evolve a few things. Like the new Ice Dragon, I don't think the evolved forms spawn in the wild. But they also just spawn in raids, which have a 100% catch rate. So like, you could just do some raids and it'll probably pop up in like a 3-star raid or a 4-star raid at some point. So I mean, you don't need to evolve to get it. Probably faster than just hunting down every raid on the map though. Alright, well we're out of PP for tackle, and that just won't do. So we're gonna have to go back and kiss our mom again. It took us like 2 hours to run out of PP though. To be fair though, we are auto-battling most things. Alright, let's see if the pig evolves now. Yeah, it does, never mind. Was our picker boy or girl? I don't know. It's the same Pokemon either way, but different forms. It was a girl? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know the forms. Osu no sukata. Osu no sukata. I still don't know. Osu? Is that a boy? Osu? It is a boy. Hey! I was right. Hey everybody, have you seen my balls? They're big and salty and brown. Let's go to our mom. Let's go give her my balls. I'm not even looking at the squawk abilities in case one of them is shiny and I just die. Let's kiss our mom. Give her a big old hug. Bury her face between those beautiful titties. Hey, Mom. Can we leave this door? Aw, why not? That's bullshit. That's clearly an exit. Why put that door there? Like, why even add that door if we can't use it? Look, the exit is right here. Naka ni wa Genkan kara. Oh, it's because the Genkan isn't there? Like, the area for us to... Okay, still, I think that's pretty dumb. Alright. We got our PP back because Mom gives us the good kisses. You gotta love when your mom gets your PP just rock hard. Full to the actual brim. Alright, let's go! Once more into the fray, into the last great fight we'll ever know. Hello, Hoppip. Hello, Moto. Making pancakes, making pancakes. You take some bacon and you put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what we're gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Nice. I love the remixes for that song. Boom, 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 boom. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and put it in a pancake. Bacon pancake, that's what we're gonna make. Bacon pancakes. pig? Just normal pig. Normal pig. Normal bug. That's just an ordinary. That's just a goddamn ordinary scatterbug, that is. Now I just have making pancakes stuck in my head. Goddamn bacon pancakes. Making pancakes. Making pancakes. Peanut break another one. Alright. Slide. Slide to the left. Pancakes, making pancakes. Our boy be leveling up, that's for sure. Two experience at a time, baby. Or one, you know. Not all wild Pokemon are created equal. We're still not strong enough, probably, to take out the Houndoom, though. In the cutscene. Because that thing's like level 40 or something. I still think it's kind of bullshit that Koraidon, like, is afraid of it. Don't care how badly Koraidon gets beaten, or Miraidon gets beaten by Alpha Miraidon. It's kind of bullshit. You know, now that I say that out loud, it kind of gives me, like, Kellendross energy. Where Kellendross was, like, the smallest dragon on his home planet, and he ends up teleporting to a different planet where he's, like, one of the biggest dragons, and just becomes, like, a boss. But then 3 of the other smaller dragons from his world find that planet and just fuck it up. Dragonlance is weird. Dragonlance, for being like a D&D property and setting, is like kind of weird. And I mean, I guess they all have their own genres and whatnot, so I guess that's fine. But it does kind of feel out of left field when like you find out that like, oh, those dragons that have taken over the planet, those are actually aliens from a planet of only dragons. And all they eat is other dragons. And when they take their skulls and build a fucking massive pyramid out of dragon skulls that dragons they've eaten, they gain a lot more power and begin doubling in size. And it's like, this is all kind of crazy. And by the way, that super cool blue dragon that you've known from the previous story who fell in love with one of the main characters, and it's like a really beautiful, tragic romance, yeah, he's an alien. I'm like, alright. It doesn't make me like Kellendross any less, but this is weird. It makes me just miss the weird Dream Realm shit from Eberron, where it's just like, psionics are freaky. Let's go to the dream plane where things will eat our thoughts. I have some Eberron books. They were all about like an assassin who became a priest of the Silver Flame. Is that what it's called? Oh, I don't remember. I think it was the priest of the Silver Flame. I haven't looked at like Eberron as a setting in a while. I don't dislike it. I've always enjoyed Dragonlance and Corrin. I've just always thought it was kind of neat. And I've owned so many of the books over the years and read them, and so many of them were bad. Fucking Lord Soth. Oh, I doomed the world to like a near cataclysmic, like universal genociding event. Oh no, I became cursed with immortality and superpowers. I did like the story where he ends up traveling to Ravenloft, though, and contesting with Strahd. I find that very funny. I actually liked the story about Strahd. It makes me dislike Strahd a lot. And I really don't get why so many people are horny for him, because he's just kind of an idiot. And I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. That's fine. You can like who you like, even if I don't like them. I just don't get it. I can't share in your enthusiasm. I don't get it. Strahd von Zarovich does nothing for me. I mean, I like him because he's like a cool vampire villain, and those are sick. And I like the idea of Ravenloft as a whole, and like the what do they call them? What are they called? Like the Dark Realms or something? What do they call them? Because Ravenloft and the other like nations that surround it all have like their own name. They're called like Dark Realms or something. I don't remember. I had a few books about some of the other realms, but I never got into them because like they didn't have Strahd, and I just found Strahd like very compelling to read. As much as he is an idiot, it's still good media. Like that I get. Like I Strahd, Memoirs of a Vampire was alright. There was one I read about an elf, like an elvish vampire from Faerun who ends up getting teleported to Ravenloft. That was very good. And then there was the one where Lord Soth went to Ravenloft. It's called like Night of the Black Rose or something. I had several copies of it. Those books would always find their way at thrift stores. And my mother would always just buy any book that had like Forgotten Realms, Eberron, Dragonlance, or Ravenloft on the spine. I taught her well. It took years, but I trained her to just look out for the key symbols on the spine of the books that let them know like it was a like a D&D TSR or whatever the fuck it was called, like a setting book. And she got really good at spotting them. So I eventually just had a massive library of them, like absolutely titanic. Sold them all before moving to Japan to a guy who lost all his novels in a flood. He'd gone to Korea to teach for a few years, I think was the case. And he had put all of his stuff in storage, like in his mother's basement. And her basement had flooded while he was away, and all of his books got fucking ruined. So he came over and bought like 80 books or some shit, or more. It was a lot. It was like $350 worth of books. I think was what the price we settled on. Because I was selling them at like $5 a book or something, but every 10 you got like $3 off or something. Something like that. I had a whole system for like anime, manga, and books when I was moving out to try and make money. I know one kid bought like all of my Bleach and Naruto books. And one dude bought all my Pokemon VHS tapes. Because I used to have like the whole original series of Pokemon on VHS. Sold all that stuff when I was coming to Japan. I still had like way too much shit. I still have it. It's all there. There are still people that just have it in storage who are probably getting annoyed with me that it's just still there, but I also don't have like a permanent place to live with space to send it all to. And I don't know if I'll ever have that in Japan, which is brutal. Wish I could just find a partner in Japan, you know, get a house together, settle down, start a family, get all that shit sent over. That'd be the dream. Or just give up on Japan, move back to Canada, and do the same. But I don't have like a job over there. Who knows? Maybe me finishing this and I'll get all the video footage onto an external and I'll edit it down and it'll become like a viral video and I'll become like a big famous shiny hunting VTuber. I'll become like a Poke VTuber. And I'll just do this full time. I'll just stream for 8 hours a day. And then I can do that anywhere, you know, it's a dream. He said during his like very long stream with no one in chat. Which is fair though. I mean, most of my audience speaks English, and most of the English-speaking world are asleep right now. It's not great for discoverability, I'm not gonna lie. American anthem. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's the camping episode next in Bob Burgers. Are we still in season 3? Season 3 is going on for a while. Maybe that's where they really finally got their stride and got like a big season order. Or I'm on season 4 now. Yeah, we're on season 4, episode 1. Never mind. What do we got? Got a lot of hoppits. Let's go. Alright. Nothing up there shiny this time. Wow. Get him. Either way, grab a spear. We're going in. Let's go. Big stretch. I don't know what level Tarantula evolves to Spidops at. No idea. No, those are both black. Those are both normal scatterbugs. Some more normal fletchlings. As you do. Tackle. Tackle. Tackle, tackle, tackle. Hello, Mr. Hoppet. I was listening to Ame's frickin' I don't even remember what it's called. Pop on Rocks? Recently. That was a good time. I was watching some Hololive last night. Botan was streaming FTL. That was great. I love FTL, and I love Botan. It was really fun to watch her die, and all of her crew slowly die before her ship exploded. It was very good to me. I enjoyed it. Oh, spider. Spider. Spider, spider, oh. What? Alright. We've been going for almost another 3 hours, baby. As you do. Let's go. How we doing on items? Oh, we've hit over 1,000 knockouts on Scatterbug this stream. Let's go. Alright. Hey, Spider. pig. Another pig. Man, I miss Gravy. Gravy's pretty sick. Whoop. No. You just don't get Gravy here. It's sad. Did our spider level up and not evolve? I don't remember. I knew it was pretty close to a level up. Huh. Yeah, it leveled up. Hopefully it leveled up in combat and just didn't evolve. I miss sandwiches. Sandwiches are pretty great. Hobbit just fucking hovering in the air, mocking me. And slide. Do do do. Got to stop for feeling so low. And I decided quickly. Yes, I did. The shadows almost feel different over here. But time is frozen forever. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Oh, our boy's almost level 25. I hope finding a shiny and catching it will be the experience he needs to be pushed over the level. That would be sick. That would be fucking cool. Not gonna lie, that would make me go pretty pog. It would be what we call in the business a pog champion kind of moment, you know? Oh, he's so close. Come on, spawn the shiny. Give my boy his level up on the shiny catch. That'd be so sick. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, he's so close. Come on. Any shiny will do. I love them all. Let me fall down this hill and there be a red spider in the tree. Damn it. Alright, let me walk over here and there just be like a little pink pommel hiding behind this rock. Come on. Give the croc this. He's earned it. He's done such hard work. We put in the time. Let us enjoy the crime. Come on. Put a shiny piglet right here on top of this rock. Whoa. Slide. Do do do. And I decided quickly. Well, yes I did. Just go down and check out the show. Palmo! Why weren't you shiny? Nemo! Go make a sandwich. Come on. Come on, Nemo! Why won't you help? She just stands there and watches me suffer for like dozens of hours. Never moving, never helping. How is she supposed to be my friend? Come on, red spider. Eh? Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Down. Down. Come on. Well, if one of you were shiny, I would have been so freaking happy. Alright. Let's head down the peninsula again. See what we can see. And knocked out. We level up? Not yet. I have to remember just how much sheer XP this guy needs to level up now. Because he's freaking fucking level 25. He's such a big boy. He's such a big boy. Ooh. 16, that's not bad. Level 25, let's go. God, 1600? It takes like 800 knockouts for him to level up right now. Like, to put into perspective how many Pokemon we're encountering without seeing a shiny. We're getting there. That's a good joke. Big stretch. Let's go. So many piggies. Kinomi. Kinomi. Gomu no mi. Ah, hoppy. Hoppy po. Suppo. Taco. Taco, taco, taco. Let's do it. Only we could have a mass outbreak spawn on here. If only mass outbreaks could spawn before you finish the tutorial. And one would spawn right here. That would be prime. Though I don't have picnics, so it would be still pretty rough. Even with like 2 extra rolls. Go up and around the tree. We gotta take a look back. You're not shiny. Neither of you are. Alright, we're gonna go for like 6 more minutes, and then we'll be at the 3-hour mark. Which for some reason I have arbitrarily decided is like a decent pace. For some odd reason. Big stretch. Ugh. What do we got? This dang pig. Crocodile gonna eat some pork. Alright, we're just heading down and back and down and back. That's what we're doing. Camera back, looking for any flashes of color. Alright, all the way down. All the way back. Oh, that spider's not the right color. A bunch of stuff just spawned over here. Man. Dang. I had high hopes. High in the sky, apple pie hopes. But that's the way the news goes. Alright, we're gonna end the stream here because I have other things to do today before going to bed super early for work tomorrow. Like super early. Because I definitely want to make sure I wake up for work tomorrow. So we need to go to bed super early. So let's make our way back to Mom. So we can start the next stream with some kisses. We might be able to stream this a little bit here and there over the week. We'll see. If we do, it'll definitely be for shorter bursts. Like, for sure. I definitely won't be able to do like 3 hours a night. I mean, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to play anything else. It's about all the time I get when I get home from work before bed. Alright. Let's save. Level 26. God damn it. The Croc's up to level 26. Oh, shiny it. Alright, we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you everyone who came by. Peace out.